Today I'm going to tell you about a topic that I am very passionate about. This topic is about plastic pollution and how it affects our oceans. I hear people all the time say, well, I don't live near the ocean, so how is it my problem? But what they don't realize is that it does affect them. These statements are just false. Plastic pollution is killing our oceans and it affects everyone. Let's talk about why this problem is so important to everyone on the planet. One important reason the oceans are valuable is because they provide us with a food source. The fishing industry is directly affected by pollution in our oceans. This in turn affects the seafood consumer. Many sea creatures often mistake plastic for food. This leads to sea creatures dying, and then we end up ingesting the chemicals from the plastic that they have ingested. Another reason why plastic pollution affects our lives is because we spend so much time enjoying the beach and ocean activities, whether it's fishing, surfing, swimming, or just relaxing on the beach. Who can enjoy their favorite activities when they are surrounded by trash? The main reason our oceans are so important to us are that they cover 97% of the Earth's surface. The oceans are a vital part of our water cycle. Water from the oceans evaporate, then that water vapor is then turned back into rain. The rain then fills lakes, rivers, and streams that we use as a fresh water source. This makes our dependence on oceans never ending. Since we depend on them so much, shouldn't we be keeping them clean as a top priority? So, what exactly is plastic pollution? Plastic pollution is anything made of plastic that ends up in the ocean, and it takes up to 1,000 years for plastic to degrade. Think about that for a minute. Every piece of plastic ever made is still in existence in one form or another. Of course, plastic pollution is not the only pollutants affecting our oceans, and even though the percentage of litter entering the oceans may be smaller than pollutants, it causes incredible amounts of damage regardless. When you think about it, plastics getting in our ocean, what do you envision? Most people immediately think plastic bags, straws, and water bottles. These make up a large portion of the pollutant. Another major source of pollutants is caused by illegal dumping. Many countries have very late regulations when it comes to disposing of sewage. And then the Pacific garbage patch that's been floating in the Pacific Ocean is 3 times the size of Texas. Plastic pollution is determining our way of life. Clams, scallops, and others sea creatures are attaching themselves to plastic so they can absorb toxins that are released into degradable materials. Abandoned fishing gear is another cause of plastic pollution that is responsible for the death of many marine animals every year. Larger animals such as dolphins, turtles, whales, seals swim into abandoned nets and get caught and are unable to escape, and then they end up dying due to the abandoned fishing gear. So, how do we stop the problem of pollution? There can be a solution to our problems, but it must be a solution that every human works to attain. One major way to help is by cutting our dependence on plastic. Many countries are now banning the sale of single use plastics. We must make changes to our consumption to further reduce the amount of plastics we use. And we must also use new methods for solving plastic pollution, such as you see in the picture here, like setting barriers to help collect it and keep it from getting further into the ocean. And then people are also cleaning up floating islands of trash like this, and these are several ways that are helping keep the ocean safe. But everyone must do their own part by ensuring that their trash ends up in the proper waste waste or recyclables. There also has to be a proper legislation that penalizes those contributing to the pollution problem. And another way that everybody can help is by participating in beach cleanups. And I hope my presentation has been informative and made you aware of the importance of keeping our oceans clean. We can solve this problem if we all work together for change. Spread the word to the others to get others involved. And remember, a clean beach and an ocean is vital to our survival. So keeping it clean is a priority. So remember, make it a great day, and always try and make tomorrow an even greater one for a better future. And then I also have a list of sources that you can see here for where I got my information and the pictures from. So I hope y'all enjoyed my presentation and y'all have a good day. And I hope y'all have enjoyed it.